Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Assalatu wassalamu ala asyrafil anbiya'i wal mursalin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Allahumma salli ala Sayyidina Muhammad wa ala ali Sayyidina Muhammad. The Honorable all the judges of this competition, the Honorable all the committees, and all my beloved friends. First of all, let us say thanks to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala who has given us His merciful and blessings, especially the healthy and opportunity to keep us alive to contribute to this nation. Salawat and salam always be upon our beloved Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, his family and his companions. May this salawat can bring us to get his help on the day of judgment. Hello, I'm Naura Karima from SMPIT Anak Sholeh Mataram. It is an honor to stand before you today to discuss a very important topic for Indonesia's better education, a future that is in the hands of the younger generation, the future leaders and torchbearers of this nation. Ladies and gentlemen, nowadays our basic needs are not just clothing, shelter, and food, but also education. Meanwhile, education in Indonesia so far is worrying. Indonesia's learning ranking is relatively low. So, why is education in Indonesia not yet advanced? First, this can happen because the curriculum is not relevant to today's life. There has been a lot of news that our curriculum is outdated, inadequate in preparing students to compete in the workforce, and our workforce is unable to compete with foreign workers. Second, there is a lack of forums or programs to train critical thinking. So the students don't ask questions, they take notes and memorize more. And if they ask, sometimes they are labeled negatively, though the students don't have the confidence to think and ask questions. Third, there is relatively limited space to explore students' interests. Student interests are not explored from an early age. Students study from morning until 12 at noon, some even until 3 p.m. Plus, there is homework and group work. Finally, no time to fund students' own interests. So, should we just keep quiet? Of course not. In the Quran Surah Ar-Ra'd verse 11, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala explains what it means. For him, there are angels who always guard him in turns. From the front and behind him, they guard him by Allah's command. Indeed, Allah does not change the condition of a people before they change the condition of themselves. And if Allah wills evil for a people, then no one can resist it, and there is no protector for them beside Him. Ladies and gentlemen, we must fight for education because education is the key to progress in the future. But to achieve a bright future, we have to get together first. It all starts with the assumption that education is the right of all nations. So it is appropriate to prepare educational facilities and infrastructure, such as building schools in village, training teachers to sky-high skills, and providing food that is high in nutrition and protein for Indonesian children. Friends, in the end, what you really need are not grades, but curiosity, a willingness to learn, the courage to ask questions, not being quick to be complacent, and being humble in admitting that the more we know, the less we know. Ladies and gentlemen, the last but not least, I would like to mention one of inspirational quotes from Malcolm X, a minister and a leader in the civil rights movement. He said, "Education is the passport to the future, for tomorrow belongs to those who prepare for it today." Ladies and gentlemen, that's all of my short speech that I can deliver to you. Forgive me for all the mistakes. The truth comes from Allah and the mistake comes from my fault. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.